Okay, part 2 of getting to know blank again. This time, state your name, please.
Hannah.
That's Hannah. Getting to know Hannah again. All right, Hanny. I want to ask you some questions that I've typed out, and maybe I'll do some off-the-cuff questions too. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Number 1. And just answer to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. What was your first memory?
Me in the hospital.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
When I had scarlet fever.
What memory was that? Like what was it?
You sleeping on the couch. Right there.
No, that was fun.
Yes.
You seriously do remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucked. Okay. What was your favorite grade so far? Between fifth, which is last year.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was just the best year ever.
Any particular reason?
Because I had a lot of friends.
And now you have 0?
No, I still have some.
Okay. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Either a teacher or a nurse anesthetist.
Can you really be something that you can't really pronounce that great? What kind of teacher? Teaching what? Teaching
math.
what? Teaching math. Wow. And why do you say nurse anesthetist?
Because it has money.
It has money?
A lot of money.
You make money. You also got to spend a lot of money to get that money, girl. If you could change your name, what name would you be? What would you? Haley. Why is that?
Because I like the name Haley.
What would your middle name be?
Elizabeth.
Haley Elizabeth. What would your last name be?
Daniels.
You're damn right. If you were given $1 million to spend all in 1 week, what would you buy?
A big house and a bunch of animals.
What kind of animals?
Birds and dogs and cats and every animal.
That's a lot of animals.
Yeah, I know.
And you only have $1 million. So are you going to buy a small house with a lot of land, I would take, or a big house with little land?
Medium house with medium land.
Oh, you're a freaking rebel. Do you ever daydream?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to daydream about?
Myself. Or going to the beach.
You daydream about yourself?
Yes.
Just looking in a mirror?
Yes.
You're so vain. You probably think that song's about you, don't you? What have your friends been up to lately?
Crying.
Why?
Because they miss me. And their friends.
Do you know what a narcissist is? All right. If you could change anything about your family, what would it be?
A sister.
You have a sister.
Another sister.
You would have another kid in the family.
Yeah. Or change Bob into a girl.
All right. What's the one place that you want to travel to one day?
Australia.
What? Your sister said the same thing. Why? Because I say talk about it?
No, I've always wanted to go to Australia.
What's in Australia that you want to go to?
The big beach thing. I don't know what it's called. Like Bondi Beach or something like that.
Okay. If you could change anything about your life, what would that be?
I don't know.
So that means you wouldn't change anything?
No.
Are you
That
saying
was
it?
prettier.
Oh, shut up. If you could change any rules of the world, what would it be?
No animal abuse.
Well, I mean, that is a rule. That already is.
No putting dogs on death row.
Euthanizing
Yeah.
animals. Okay. If you change one thing about this household rules, what would it be?
That we could stay up however late we want on school nights.
On school nights? You crazy girl. If you could go anywhere right now on vacation, where would you go?
North Carolina.
What's in North Carolina? You've never been to North Carolina.
Outer Banks.
You've never been there.
I know, I want to go there.
Okay. If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
It has to be a person.
Who else would you have dinner with?
I don't know. Cole Sprouse.
Who?
Cole Sprouse.
I don't know who that is.
He's really cute.
YouTuber or something?
He's an actress.
He's an actress?
Yeah.
It's a girl or a guy?
Guy.
So he's an actor.
Same thing.
Okay. If you could live on your own private island, but you can only take 5 things, what would those 5 things be?
My phone, my charger,
Wow.
a boat,
Okay. Emma, go ahead.
a tent,
Okay. Smart.
and water.
So, drinkable water.
Yeah.
All right. Describe the house that you want to live in when you grow up.
A big house.
That's it, just a big house.
Yeah.
Lots of land or...
Medium land. A big house by medium land. And
Okay.
a pool in the backyard.
So I'll ask you a couple...
And 7 bedrooms.
That's a lot
And
of
6
bedrooms.
and a half baths.
Why 6.5?
Because
Why not 7 full baths?
because my kids don't need a full bath.
How many kids do you want when you grow up? Realistically.
4 or 5.
Yeah, that's what I said. Then I had my second one and it went to hell in a handbasket.
Rude.
I'll ask you a couple questions I have not asked your sister. What's the one thing that annoys you about your father?
That you always yell at me.
That I always yell at you
Yeah.
about?
Just everything I do wrong.
You talking about earlier today?
No, like every time I do something wrong.
I yell?
Yes.
Okay. What's one thing that annoys you about your mother?
A lot of things.
It's rude. Like what? Name one thing that annoys you about your mother.
That she yells at me if I don't clean my room.
I'm seeing a theme here, but it's a narcissistic situation. What's one thing that annoys you about your brother?
Everything.
Name one thing.
That he's always bossy and... Ugh!
You ever heard of the thing, that's the pot calling the kettle black?
I don't like my brother.
That's rude. What about your sister? What's one thing that annoys you
Nothing.
about her? Nothing annoys you about Emma?
No.
Jeez, I could think about 20 things. If you could live anywhere in Ohio, where would you live?
Like a city or...
Any place. Like any place,
like
you
a
know.
neighborhood? Could be a neighborhood.
Yeah, sure. Any place you want.
Meadowwood.
In Green?
Yeah.
Any place in Ohio and you would live in Green.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Or Cleveland. Like toward Cedar Point.
That's like Sandusky.
Okay.
All right, and the last question. If you could redo anything that you've ever done, what would you redo?
I've thought about this a lot.
You have.
Yeah.
And
It's just everything I've ever done bad.
that's a lot of crap.
I know. Like, threatening my brother.
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't do that anymore? What about lying to your father about cookie dough?
I'd probably still do that.
That's a jerk thing. Anything to say to the camera?
No.
All right, thank you, Hannah.